Let's try it out. Huh, that's odd. I thought I completed all these. In the decades since the end of the Guild Wars, the oppressive Terran Confederacy stood unchallenged in its supremacy over colonized space. All that changed 4 days ago when a large alien fleet emerged from warp space and laid waste to the unsuspecting Confederate colony of Chowsara. The Confederacy, fearing that the alien fleet's next target will be the colony of Marsara, has sent you to intervene. Acting as magistrate, you are to safeguard the colonists and keep their state of panic from escalating any further. Hooray! It's interesting, this is called Boot Camp, but I think in Starcraft 2 it's got a different name.
Welcome to Marsara, Magistrate. The equipment demonstration you requested is prepared and may be initiated at your convenience. Simply select Start to begin the demonstration. You may skip the demonstration by selecting Skip Tutorial.
Oh, wait, that's interesting. It doesn't... I wonder if it says something if you wait long enough.
Whenever you feel you are ready, you may select Start.
Let's see what this does. Oh yeah, going back to the old school graphics. They did a really good job with this. The adjutant looks a little different, but whatever. Yeah, because usually it's...
Anytime is fine.
I wonder if there's an Easter egg in here. I've never actually sat through this. Since this era of Blizzard really loved to have references to outside media and art and such like, you know, all of the Warcraft 2 things or references to movies and games.
You're okay to go.
You're okay to go, I wonder. And then...
Magistrate, are you alright?
I wonder... Okay. That's all. Da-da-da. Cycle and next tip to do. Yeah, okay.
The T-280 SCV is the cornerstone of our hostile environment construction and resource gathering operations. In order to build a thriving colony, numerous SCVs are necessary. You can build additional SCVs at a command center.
Why would you do that to me? There's a zergling up this way. Yeah.
Additional supply depots required.
Oh dear. Oh, I see. They want you to... I wonder what the...
Your forces are under attack.
There's no medics in this one. Oh boy. Come here, you.
Your forces are under attack. In order to equip additional personnel, you must have enough supply depots to support them.
Oh, I must have lost a Marine.
You can use additional supply to build additional supply depots.
That's a beefy group. Ooh. Okay, there are middle dudes in there. Interesting.
Reporting for duty. Right away, sir.
Jacked up and good to go. Outstanding. Rock and roll.
Good to go, sir.
Go, go, go.
It's kind of an interesting idea for a tutorial map. I remember the Warcraft 3 tutorial thing basically assumes that you have no idea what an RTS is or how to play one, and it sort of just to make that worthwhile.
Your forces are under attack.
It assumes that you have no idea what an RTS is, and so it just it like literally teaches you how to play an RTS. Whereas this one sort of maybe expects that you've played an RTS before. I don't know. Because, like, the Warcraft 3 one basically literally says, like, use the left cursor and click and then drag to select units. Right click to move them. You know, stuff like that. So I'm kind of curious about what the thinking was there. Or maybe that was deliberately created specifically because of feedback from Starcraft. Or, let's see, Warcraft 2 is before this one, timeline-wise, so who knows. I'm gonna just send these guys to patrol, because that'll be fun. It doesn't mean anything. Can we blitz through this? Kind of, maybe. What the objectives are. It's like build a barracks, build a refinery, something. Maybe there's not even build a barracks. I don't know. Oh, it pauses. I don't remember doing that. 3 supply depot. Okay, yeah, I got enough then. Don't worry about that. Can I even build a barracks? I wonder. No barracks building. Interesting. So this distance means it's probably going to be 3, possibly 4 SCVs to get that maximum juice out of there.
Converting it into a form which your SCVs can
I'm going to do 4 just to be safe. Because it's like, it's 3 if it's like directly vertical, I want to say. I don't remember the exact distances. There's a lot of weird fine details, and if you look at the SCVs, you'll see that they sort of zip around and do a bunch of weird jinx and stuff like that. Because okay, yeah, that was easy. Yeah, they're just waiting a bare moment, so 4 seems to be the right number. Cool, let's move on. How many did I lose? 3? Oh, I only lost 2. Okay. Huh. Anyway. I suppose it doesn't matter that much.
Adjutant online. Good evening, Magistrate. I'll fill you in on what's been happening. Confederate traffic has increased substantially within the system due to the recent Protoss destruction of the Chow Sar colony. The Confederates have tightened security on all outlying systems, and it's likely that this colony will be locked down as well. An encrypted Confederate transmission came for you while you were at dinner. Replaying transmission.
Greetings, Magistrate. I'm General Edmund Duke of the Confederate Security Forces Alpha Squadron. The Confederacy has quarantined this entire planet, and we'll proceed with a lockdown within 48 hours. You're to relocate your core colonists to the outlying wastelands. Now, I know there won't be any problems with these new arrangements.
Transmission ended. I have contacted the local marshal, James Rayner. Rayner has agreed to meet your personnel en route and escort them to the new wasteland site.
Yeah, it's interesting how this game assumes you're sort of a third party who's not you're like one of the main players, but you're not named at all. Whereas I don't think StarCraft 2 does that at all. Units can be removed, attack, gather resources, repair other units automatically. Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Commander, rock and roll. Go, go, go.
Oh, that's interesting. You actually start with not. Yeah, I'm kind of, now that I think about it, the Confederacy is a very interesting idea here. Obviously, it's supposed to be an imitation of the American Confederacy and all that jazz.
Howdy, boys. I'm Jim Rayner, Marshal of these parts.
But there's things like the German Confederacy, the German Confederations and such like, where it's like the
Go, go, go. Let's move.
Roger that.
oh,
Standing by. Rainer here.
Buckaroo got attacked. How spider mines does Jim have? 3?
This should be good. Sounds fun. Right
this one of the ones where it's like, it could be like way closer? Yeah, let's do that. It's funny to me how they always like...
Right on. Oh yeah. Right on.
Oh man, I'm so bad at this.
This should be
Yeah, it's kind of an interesting idea of having like a confederation of things, because if you're sort of out on the frontier type thing, it makes somewhat of a sense to have something a little looser in terms of structure, just because things would have to be semi-independent anyway, depending on how quickly you can travel between them. This game's definitely a little weird, because I remember in the manual, sort of, the things seem like they're a lot closer together in this place than maybe previous, or maybe later games make it feel like they're a lot further apart. I wonder if you could soft lock yourself in this. I should have hotkeyed Jim. Okay, I need to build a barracks.
Your forces are under attack.
Oh, good lord. I went way too far.
sounds fun.
My micro is terrible. It's okay. This is for fun, not for... It's not like I'm playing on a ladder or anything, getting my butt kicked.
Sounds fun.
There we go.
Oh yeah. Orders, Captain? Go ahead, Commander.
Maybe there's an... I feel like there's another, like, mineral site, like, over here-ish or something. Let's go take a look,
Sounds fun.
because...
Right on.
And it doesn't matter, because Jim has 3 armor, so he's Beef Boy.
Sounds fun.
If only other vultures were like that. Or they had, like, the fragmentation grenade ability. Or, sorry, the...
Infantry units such as Marines can be trained in this facility.
This is Jimmy.
Okay, I've got 5 out of 10 Marines.
Oh yeah.
I wonder if you just... Oh, I just need to make 10 Marines, I see.
Rainer here.
Got... This'll be easy.
Sounds fun.
SCV good to go, sir. Right away, sir.
Yeah, I definitely think you could probably accidentally soft lock yourself on this.
Sounds fun.
It'd be weird, but you could.
This should be good. You want a piece of me, boy? Oh yeah.
Come on.
Sounds fun. Right on.
I'm much more of a macro player.
Sounds fun.
Although I'm not doing a good job with macro here, but you know, you get the idea.
This is Jimmy, some me, boy.
Let's see where...
Standing by. This is Jimmy.
Move with speed.
Oh yeah.
His range is really low relative to what I thought it would be. Maybe that's just because he doesn't have the speed upgrade, he feels awkward. These guys have a weird leash, too. They keep dancing.
Oh yeah.
Job's finished.
I wonder if the move is to use, like, patrol click.
You want a piece of me, boy? This should be good. Sounds fun.
Orders, Captain? Did I read you?
8's definitely enough.
Anytime you're ready.
Objectives. No, that's it? Okay, well, hang on.
You want a piece of me, boy?
That's it. Oh.
Rainer here.
Ah, I didn't even get to kill all of them. Oh well. Alright. Let's see. This is the one where we have to go kill the infestation, right? Yeah.
Receiving incoming transmission. Comlink established.
Hey, what's up, man? Got your refugees tucked in nice and tight. Provided you can sidestep any more surprises from our Confederate friends and we can keep them away from those critters, they should have an easy time.
Priority alert. Backwater station under attack by unknown alien organisms. Distress beacon activated at 0658. Alerting Confederate headquarters on Tarsonis. Stand by for incoming transmission.
We've already received the distress beacon from Backwater, and we'll take care of it. You just sit tight. You'll be notified if there's anything we think you need to know.
Damn. Listen, if we wait for Confederate reinforcements, that station's dust. I'll head out there now and do what I can. You send in some militia, and we'll save those folks. Trust me.
Yeah.
Glad to see you, boys. Time to kick some serious butt.
Oh, right. This has that weird placement where it's sort of like, ugh. It's neither good nor bad. Let's bias it slightly lower. We've got plenty of...
Rainer here. Oh, yeah.
I don't remember. Do we even get attacked on this mission? I feel like the answer is no, but I don't actually know.
Anytime you're ready.
For real.
This should be good.
There's like some Zerglings and Hydralisks.
Right on. Rainer here. Anytime you're ready.
Reporting for duty.
Go ahead, Commander. Sounds fun. Right on.
Yeah, he feels really weird to drive, but maybe that's just because he's slow.
SCV, good to go,
Okay,
sir.
I did take damage there.
I read you.
Right. Oh, that was weird.
This is Jimmy. Sounds fun. Right on. This should be
SCV, good to go, sir.
right on.
What if I can...
This should be good.
SCV, good to go, sir. Affirmative. Right away, sir. Orders, Captain? Orders received.
Yeah, it's funny how like they were kind of trying to figure out how,
Right on.
why can they see me? That's the weird part. Like they can like, they shouldn't be able to see up the cliff.
SCV, good to go, sir.
Yeah, it's funny how they kind of like didn't understand how RTSs worked yet. Like, it's definitely this thing of like we're trying out a bunch of different stuff and hoping that it sticks.
SCV, good to go, sir.
This should be good. Jacked up and good to
Orders,
go.
Captain? Right away, sir.
That's a 4B.
Rainer here. Sounds fun. This should be good.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Sounds fun.
Yeah, it's
SCV, good to go, sir.
Ooh, yes, I forgot about them. Let's see if we can just lure them. No, that's interesting. It's his Spider-Man is actually blue, like we are.
Orders, Captain? SCV,
I
good
wonder
to
if
go,
that's
sir.
a nod to the fact that I don't know. Alright, let's see how the timing on this works. Okay. Yeah, that's just about perfect.
Report
This
for
guy is
duty.
coming out there. We'll do 3 more. No, wait.
Reporting for duty.
Just maybe 1 more.
Rainer here. Oh yeah. Right on.
Come on, go down. There we go.
SCV, good to go, sir. Orders, Captain?
This is Jimmy.
Oh right, yeah, and then they've got like there's like minerals and other stuff over here. That was something that I kind of liked about the original campaign, is that there's like weird resource placement and stuff like that that makes you have to sort of actually pay attention to what's going on. But at the same time, it's also like, okay, but why?
This is
It's one of those things where it's like it's a cool like story element, but I don't know that it's very good gameplay wise. Let's see if we can
ground there is alive. Sounds fun.
SCV, good to go, sir.
bait them.
Sounds fun. Right on.
Yeah.
This should be good.
Reporting for duty.
Let's lift you up and move you over here, whatever.
I read you.
Jacked up and good to go.
I'm taking a lot longer in this than I need to, but I'm just having a little fun playing through the campaign and like looking at it. And this is definitely one of those things where it's like the
Thanks for the rescue. We've been holed up in these bunkers for days hiding from the Zerg. Yes, sir?
Need a light fired up. Jacked up and
get a couple Marines in there. No medics, so fire bats, and
I read you.
you can go back.
Sir. Orders
You're gonna be
received.
my go talk to everyone thing. Now we got Marine range,
Yes, sir. Right away,
and
sir.
then you can lift off and actually. I didn't didn't realize you could get a thing this early. That's kind of cool. Do I want to set up a comm set on this one? Not yet, probably.
This is Jimmy.
I read you. Affirmative.
Oh, I can build an eBay. Well, let's do that. I didn't know.
Head, Commander.
Here, why don't you repair Jim?
Add-on complete.
And yes, I know technically firebats are not great, but I still love them thematically. They're pretty cool in my book. Okay, how many are here? Right, you guys are going up here.
Orders received. Roger that.
Upgrade complete.
Anytime you're ready. Yes.
That's a weird bunker. See, like, that bunker placement makes no sense from a gameplay perspective. It makes a ton of sense narratively. It's just one of those weird, like, why did you do it this way type things. It doesn't not make... I wonder if it would be... Yeah, I don't definitely... Master. Yeah, not having medics is going to make this really annoying.
Not enough minerals.
Definitely going to have to be like a mech-based military, probably. Because Marine medic is awesome,
Additional
but,
supply
you know,
depots required.
you need medics for it to be good. Look. I hope he doesn't get stuck there. That would suck. Yeah, Confederation would be a really interesting sort of way to do government out here in the sort of wilderness of space. It would make more sense just because the you'd sort of have to be, and obviously a big asterisk depends on how you do your space travel, but you'd really have to be like locally sufficient. So you'd have to have like local industry, and that's why all of the ships can like, or all of the Terran buildings can like lift up and fly and etc. etc. It actually makes a ton of sense that they'd be able to do that because you need to be able to move from sort of resource to resource, and that makes the whole Kelmorian Combine thing make a lot of sense too. You're kind of like, you're sort of nomadic, but in space mining sense. Which, not that weird we're saying. Okay. That's almost definitely enough to kill all these critters, even if I just attack click, which I might do for grins. But I want the upgrades first. There's not a lot of resources here. I remember one time I played through the campaign and the one thing that I sort of did for conceit, the like one conceit I had for like goofing around was that I just literally made it so that I had to, or my self-imposed rule was that I had to mine all of the minerals and use up all of the Vespine before it gets to the depleted stage. That's kind of something I wish StarCraft 2 had the depleted Vespine stage where it continually gave you Vespine even though you weren't actually or like it gives you a trickle at the end. Now I think it just shuts down. But it's kind of like, even if you made it a technology like fracking or something like that where you have to, you have to pay a little bit more to get it, I think that would be a cool feature. Just,
Upgrade complete.
not unlimited Vespine, but, well, I mean, it is unlimited, but it's one of those things where, like, you definitely reach, depending on how you're playing, you'll definitely reach game states where it makes more sense to, build stuff that are high in Vespine costs rather than cheaper. Although that's more, that's much more of a Protoss Zerg issue than a Terran issue. 'Cause the Terran, like, heavy Vespine stuff is like science vessels and ghosts. Everything else has more. I think almost everything else costs more minerals. But then you have, like, for Protoss, it'd be like the Templar costs way more gas than it costs minerals, and the Observer and whatnot. I think that's plenty right there. I'll have you mine and then.
You got my attention. You got it.
Upgrade complete. Your forces are under attack.
clicked kind of all over the area, but that's because I kind of wanted to bring people down here to fight these dudes. I thought that would be more fun than just charging up the ramp. And you see that Hydralisk lived so long, it's because the missed shot chance going up terrain is so high. Alright, you guys are coming up.
Go, go, go. Outstanding. Rock and roll. Commander, what the hell did they do to that command center? Naturally.
I just thought Infestation would have been cool. And something they did in Starcraft 2 that I really appreciate is that Infestation actually, you can't during gameplay, but I really love the fact that there are, in the campaign, more infested Terran structures than just the command center. I think it's kind of a cool idea. Stukov being a... oh, there we go.
Receiving incoming transmission.
Marshal Rayner, by destroying the vital Confederate installation, you and your men have violated standing colonial law. As of right now, you're all under arrest. I suggest you throw down your weapons and come peaceably.
Are you out of your mind? If we hadn't burned that damn factory, this entire colony could have been overrun. Maybe if you hadn't taken your sweet time in getting here.
Now, I asked
Look at
you
those
nice
guns on Jin.
first time, boy. I didn't come here to talk with you. Now throw down them weapons.
Guess you wouldn't be a Confederate if you weren't a complete pain in the ass.
Excuse me. Yeah, I always thought that the Stukov thing, where you're the infested Terran thing, was always a cool idea. Oh, I only lost 2. Interesting. Let's keep on keeping on. I remember this.
Hey, Sarge, why we always gotta listen to this shit for anyway? 'Cause I'm in charge, that's why. Oh, it don't seem like no good kind of reason to me. Also, hey, what's that? Hold on a minute, a second. Straight roller.
I wonder how many vehicles were designed
Looks like you mashed some poor fella's dog, Sarge.
that didn't get put in the
It's
game.
a Zergling, Lester. Smaller type of Zerg. They even be out this far unless... Oh, shit. I love you, Sarge.
There's this thing, there's the tank that's in that shoots the weird tank artillery thing that shoots the Protoss.
Receiving
Oh, yeah.
incoming transmission.
We're gonna go
Download
kill all of the
established.
Zerg bases.
I got your message, Magistrate. And frankly, I don't care what you have to say about Confederate regulations. You damn fringe world yokels are all alike. Don't know where your loyalties lie. Y'all have a real good day now, you hear?
Transmission ended. The report you requested is ready. 16 Outland stations have reported sightings of the alien invaders identified as Zerg. The Confederates have arrested all standing militia forces and continue to avoid action against the Zerg. 3 stations have fallen to the Zerg already. We've been unable to locate any source of military relief except the extremist faction known as the Sons of Korhal. Their liaison is holding
Confederates
one line.
doing a self-inflicted wound here.
Magistrate. My name is Arcturus Mensk, and I represent the Sons of Korhal. You're familiar with the Confederate propaganda surrounding my group, but your reputation suggests you'll see past it. It's never been our practice to operate in any one place for long, but these Zerg don't look like they're going to wait. I'm going to make you an offer, Magistrate. I'd like to help you out by sending down a number of transports to your colony and evacuating any survivors. You know, of course, that my organization operates outside the bounds of Confederate law. That's why they spread their lies and misinformation. If you decide to accept our help, you'll be branded as an outlaw too. But it's a chance to save those people. Time to make a stand, Magistrate.
Ending transmission. Priority alert. Evacuation zone under attack by Zerg forces. Distress beacon activated at 12:20.
Alright. Any Terran infantry units placed inside a bunker, return fire, blah blah. Yeah, so we could totally turtle on here and just basically you make a wall of supply depots and other structures and make it so that the units can't pass between them. Or we can go out and kill all the Zerg. I think we're gonna go out and kill all the Zerg, although I need a glass of water. I will be right back. Yeah, I was actually listening to Giant Grant Games the other day talk about these type of missions and how during speed runs you're kind of SOL because there's a finite time limit that you have to follow, but some of the newer Starcraft games let you bypass that if you destroy either all of the enemy structures or specific enemy structures, and that ends the mission early. And I think that's kind of a cool thing, and I do wish that this had that. Alright.
Something on your mind? Things on fire. You ought to send an SCP out here to repair it. You fix my backup too while it's at it. Orders received. Orders, Captain? What are you on? Oh,
I see.
Give me some of this shit. Go, go, go. Standing by. Rock and roll. Commander, we can take cover in these bunkers if things get too dicey. Commander, rock and roll.
These guys got in here? Yeah.
Standing by.
Let's put like
Rock and roll.
SCP good to go, sir.
Jacked up and good to go.
What are you on?
yeah, look at that. It confuses their AI and they're not quite sure how to deal with it. No, no, no. You go up here. Can we move you? Yeah, we'll move you. No. Here, and here, and then there, maybe.
I read you. I read you, sir.
Let's see. Vultures are actually very good at killing small units because they do explosive damage, if I recall correctly.
Give me some of this shit.
SCP good to go, sir.
Commander, outstanding.
That's fine.
Orders, Captain?
Alright.
Right away, sir. Orders received.
9:45 a.m. Alright. Get some Vespine next, and yeah.
SCP good to go, sir.
So the nice thing about high ground in this particular game is that there's like it's insanely high chance to miss. I don't remember what I think it's 60% or something like that. It's very high. Let's put no down here. But so you basically just put dudes on the high ground, and it's incredibly unlikely that the enemy will be able to kill you. Okay, I need to get that range upgrade. Too sweet.
SCP good to go, sir.
And as you can see, I kind of favored putting things closer to the Vespine than the
Forces are
minerals.
under attack.
Give me some of this shit.
I read you. Affirmative.
Okay.
Right away, sir.
Let's make this our marshalling yard. Let's see, range is probably more important first.
Not enough minerals.
SCP good to go,
Range
sir.
goes faster and costs. Huh, that's interesting. You went, oh, because those guys are traveling too close together, I think. We're gonna do infantry weapons first. It's doing more damage.
Go, sir. Report for
Will matter more.
Additional supply depots required.
Oh,
Reporting for duty.
I housed myself. Why does he have?
Yeah? I read you, sir.
Maybe the move is actually put these guys up here
I read you, sir.
where they're doing like the damage from up high.
Yeah,
It's actually, yeah, let's try that out. Oh, this cluster there looks cool, but it's such a bad placement. And again, that's one of my, goes back to my theory that they didn't quite know what they were doing with a lot of this stuff. So they kind of, I'm not going to say they winged it, because that's not accurate, but they definitely weren't aware of the consequences of how they were making things. Yeah, look at that. He took 2 hits total.
Reporting for duty. Orders received.
And keep building in this corner.
I'll read you, sir.
Yeah. Like, ostensibly, it shouldn't be that bad to live this long, but really, we can really power through if we build up enough Marines. I'm gonna build, well, actually, I need to move this down 1, so there's a gap. Those Firebats are chunkier than Marines, who are chunkier than Ghosts, who are apparently the smallest unit type in the game, which is kind of odd. Wait, I can build factories, can't I? Can I build siege tanks in this mission? I don't remember.
CP good to go, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
It might be worthy of a study. Oh, and that's not even like, it's the edge.
SCV good to go,
There's
sir.
a lot. That's fine.
Reporting for duty.
So in theory, if you want to saturate, you can have up to 2.5
Good to go, sir.
SCVs per mineral patch, but that's definitely overkill, especially on a weird asymmetrical patch like this. From, like, you know, the mission stuff where they didn't quite... Yeah. This might be a problem. And it is. That's fine. That thing's gonna die to it. Yeah. Alright.
SCV good to go, sir.
Yeah, that was not good on my part, but that's okay. Okay.
Roger that. Reporting for duty. I'm finished. Yes, sir.
Alright. We're gonna
Upgrade complete.
I'm gonna start making weird wall stuff, I think.
SCV good to go, sir. Yes, sir. Roger that.
Hopefully he doesn't get trapped back there. We'll see.
Not enough minerals.
Okay, we need more mining. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's like not quite 8. So I'm gonna go up to a really high number on there.
Not enough minerals complete.
Go.
SCV good to go,
Have to
sir.
build that there so that I don't get stuck.
I read you. Reporting for duty. Job's finished. Yes, sir.
If you're wondering what I'm doing up there, it's
Good to go, sir.
Not enough minerals.
Roger that.
that's probably enough Marines or dudes.
Your forces are under attack.
Oh,
Research complete.
Orders received.
that's exciting. Oh, I pressed the wrong hotkey.
SCV good to go, sir. Reporting for duty. Job's finished. Right away, sir. Orders received.
You want a piece of me, boy?
So I'm hoping to do is make them do like a weird S curve into there.
Jacked up and good to go.
Reporting for duty.
Commander, rock and roll.
Your forces are under attack. Research complete.
That's tricky.
I read you.
Let's build a turret here and see if that helps with.
Reporting for duty. Roger that. Affirmative.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Not enough minerals.
I don't think I've got quite the
I read you.
output I need for that. I need a couple more SCVs, I think. Will this block this off if I... No. Maybe.
Piece of me, boy.
Wonder what will happen if I do that. We'll find out. It'll be fine.
Give me
Yeah, this is a terrible position to hold simply because of the...
Upgrade
Can you travel through here? No. Okay. That's good to know. What about one of you, though? Nope. Okay, that's fine. That's good. Yeah, it's too bad you don't get medics until the next game. And I kind of get it, but it still is a bummer.
your forces are under attack.
Why can't you... What? Oh, wow, that's silly. Can I save this? Nope. Huh. Alright, well, we'll put that there then. Yeah, because this is an asymmetric game, it's got all kinds of weird hang-ups like that.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Now, as I recall, I could be totally misremembering this, but I wish you could salvage also. Salvage is a great thing that they brought to the second game. I need a third third and fourth barracks probably. Yeah, we'll do that, and then down here probably.
Not enough
I wonder
minerals.
if I can push. Yeah, let's try that. Let's see how that works.
What do you want? Yeah?
Yeah, you can do all kinds of stuff on this.
Give me something to shoot. Commander. Give me something to shoot.
Problem is you need like not the perfect amount, but you need a beefy amount of stuff. Let's see. Yeah, because there's... Oh.
I read you. Job finished. You want a piece of me, boy?
Not enough minerals.
Alright, we're gonna have to... I wonder if I can build that many. Oh, there's a big... Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, they're definitely having trouble with dealing with this. Alright, we're gonna attack up this way
Forces are under attack.
and flank.
Rock and roll. Jacked up and good to go. I read you. Right away, sir. Affirmative.
Your forces are under attack.
Give me something to shoot. Rock and roll. Standing
Alright,
by.
this is probably enough to
Up and good to go.
cause a decent amount of damage.
Go, go, go. Jacked up and good
But
to go.
we'll see.
Let's move.
Don't go too far, boys.
Jacked up and good to go. Give me something to shoot.
Okay, that cannon. Cool.
Right away, sir.
Could probably build another one. Oh, there. Actually, let's just lift you off and move you
Your
over here.
forces are under attack.
Let's see. What's over here? Oh, it's not even sunken colonies. Well, that's easy.
Outstanding. Commander. Go, go, go. Standing by. Go, go, go. Reporting for duty.
Oh wait, are you stuck? Okay, that's fine.
Right away, sir. Affirmative.
I used to go around like
Your
a
forces
weirdo.
are under attack.
Right away, sir.
Yeah, see how that Hydralisk looked so much more than he should have? That's...
Jacked up and good to go. Commander.
Yeah, that's gonna die.
Go, go, go. Give me something to shoot.
10 minutes until dropship arrival.
Jacked up and good to go. to
cool.
shoot. Commander.
Hmm.
Give me something to shoot. Outstanding. Go, go, go.
Yeah, we can literally just destroy all their stuff and not have to deal with any of the shenanigans that come from that. One thing that's important to do when you're attacking, like attack moving like I am here, is you gotta use shift, because sometimes the pathfinding gets all messed up, and because they don't have a second waypoint, they'll just stop in their tracks somewhere on the map, and you don't want that. Probably, anyway. You might. It's unlikely, though.
Not enough minerals.
Oh, and then I can attack over here, I think. Yeah, here we go.
Go, go, go. You want a piece of me, boy?
Your forces are under attack.
Jacked up and good to go. Let's move.
Yeah, this whole thing is like a whole fight or
Forces are
whatever.
under attack.
Yeah, they've got like a...
Your forces are under attack.
Up and good to go. You want a piece of me, boy? Commander. Rock and roll.
Yeah, see, like that guy got stuck as like a straggler. A weirdo straggler man.
Outstanding. You want a piece of me, boy?
Okay.
Give me something to shoot. Standing by. Rock and roll.
But yeah, you can literally just kill all their stuff and then they don't have any juice to come attack you.
Rock and roll. Give me something to shoot. You want a piece of me, boy? Rock and roll. Jacked up and good to go. Rock and roll. Outstanding. Rock and
Your forces are under attack.
jacked up and good to go. Rock and roll.
And yes, I realize that those guys are sort of off on their own, but that's okay.
Orders, Captain?
Your forces are under attack.
Let's move.
Oh, interesting. Go kill those. Go kill that.
Your forces are under attack.
Yeah, just Marines is awful compared to Marine Medic. Really just kind of hosed on that front. Let's see if we can... kind of curious about where I want my rally point to be.
Outstanding.
Your forces are
I don't
under
know if
attack.
we're going to get more than... Oh, wait, can they get through there? Okay, that's it. They go... Wait, no.
Want a piece of me,
What are they doing? Are they actually going to get out? They don't look like it.
Go, go, go.
Okay, yeah, the answer is no.
Outstanding.
So what we're going to do is we're going to
5 minutes until
put the...
dropship arrival.
Yeah, I know I'm taking the long way to do this, but I don't care enough. Okay.
Good to go. Go, go, go. Outstanding. Let's move. Outstanding.
You combine... I had another SCV somewhere, didn't I? Doing stuff? Oh no, I already sent him to mine.
Give me something to shoot. Let's move. Jacked up and good to go. Let's move. Outstanding. Let's move.
Your forces are under attack.
Oh, okay, here we go. Yeah, Stim is so good. So good, except that it's, you know,
Go, go, go.
if you don't have medics for it, it's not good. I wonder if there's anything up there.
Go, go, go. Outstanding. Let's move.
Yeah, I believe the AI doesn't actually cheat in this game and like literally makes all the units it uses to kill you, so if you just,
Let's move.
you know,
Rock and roll.
actually attack through everything, it's totally fine.
Go, go, go. Give me something to
I'm just
shoot.
gonna have you patrol
Outstanding.
back home and whatnot. Oh yeah, here's a Hydralisk den. There's apparently a mod for Factorio that makes it so that you're basically playing, you know, Starcraft, but with Factorio, and that seems like that would be a lot of fun, but also incredibly aggravating. Okay. Okay, that's no visibility. Yeah, I think I killed everything. Cool. Yeah, I'll just have my dudes patrol, and that's that. So yeah, you can totally beat this without actually having to beat it. You know, you kill the production structures, and then that's it. I think that's pretty. I think it's cool that they don't cheat. Like me. Oh, hang on. What are you? You're an overlord. Let's get on to you, brother. Actually, I could probably just have them patrol up there, and then they'll do like a little silly U-turn thing. Yeah, I like it. I like it when games don't cheat on that sort of stuff. It's kind of a fun little
1 minute until dropship arrival.
nod. Let's see. You guys can patrol over down there. You dudes can patrol over here. You can patrol over here. You four can patrol over to there. You can patrol over there. You can patrol over here. You guys can patrol over there. And you can patrol over this far corner. Boom. It'll just be fun. Silly, silly stuff. I'm not even good at this game, and I can beat this mission. I remember it being so hard as a kid. And it's like, nah, it's not that bad.
Strap yourselves in, boys.
I love that the Marsara colonists joining the Sons of Korhal rebel group and Rainer's Raiders and all that is entirely a self-inflicted wound by the Confederacy. It's great stuff.
Your tenure as colonial magistrate is suspended, pending an official investigation of your affiliation with the Sons of Korhal.
See, how would they know that you're affiliated?
Receiving incoming transmission.
Hey man, Arcturus' boys sprung me from the prison ship. Apparently they're as frustrated with the Confederates as we are. I know their reputation, but they seem to be on the level. I think Arcturus wanted to speak with you.
Commander, Marsara is almost completely overrun by the Zerg. The Confederates are abandoning the planet, and so are we. However, there is one thing I'd like to do before we leave. I want you to raid this colony's Confederate outpost and retrieve whatever design or weapons schematics that you can find in their networks. With the chaos of the Confederates' evacuation, you shouldn't have any trouble getting in or out of their installation.
I'm into it.
I definitely kind of prefer the older style of the things, but yeah. All right, yeah. You have to. Oop. You have to live. No medics.
Oh yeah. Sounds fun.
Alright.
This should be good. Oh yeah.
I always love the installation missions. I just wish that you could have. It's one of those things where it's like, I kind of wish that the tile set had been able to be used for custom maps that were not like this, but who knows. What's up? Are you guys technically enemies? Oh, no. Interesting.
This should be good.
Alright. Huh.
Rainer here.
The Terran civilian is always
Right on. Oh yeah.
interested me.
Right on.
Like the fact that I don't know if it's in this one or in Brood War you can like pilot the Goliaths and whatnot. I always thought that was kind of a cool nod.
This should be good. Sounds
Okay, you look like a teleporter. Are you a teleport beacon?
right on.
Yeah.
Teleportation field activated.
Rainer here. Oh yeah.
Hey, you're not allowed in here.
Security cameras activated.
This should be good.
Alright, we're just gonna mass murder.
Sounds fun.
Kind of curious how they set up the triggers for the teleportation. Alright, yeah, we're gonna do that mass murder thing. Oh, they are stuck.
Sounds fun.
No, no, no.
That should be good. Oh
What are
yeah.
you doing?
Sounds fun.
Yeah, one of the things that's annoying about this game is that if you hear a lot of spam clicking, that's simply because it is quite literally updating the pathing in real time that you need to do for your guys to actually go where you want them to go. It's very silly that you have to do that.
Sounds fun.
That's what part of the APM of this game is. The actions per minute. What's up, boys? You're not very interesting to me. Ooh, I kind of like that design for the Terran civilian guy. He looks like a.
Go ahead, Commander.
He looks like he looks like an Imperial Guard member from Warhammer 40,000. Actually,
That should be good.
are you a no?
Oh yeah. Sounds fun. That should be good.
All
Right
right,
on.
let's just
Oh yeah. Sounds fun. Oh yeah.
come on. There we go.
Oh yeah.
All right, this looks like a weapon. Looks like hidden weapons? Question mark.
Right on. Sounds fun.
Yeah, I loved the sort of environmental storytelling they went for in this game. It's very cool.
That should be good. Oh yeah.
Like all the doors and the walls and everything. There's kind of like, oh, there's such and such going on here.
Sounds fun. That should be good. Right on.
Then you know, it does get weird though, because then you end up with stuff like real scale,
Be good. Oh yeah.
where it's like the science vessels are actually gigantic, like whole installations, and you're supposed to just sort of like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Oh, it's a Goliath. He's gonna die badly. And yeah, I'm A moving around. I realize that I'm A moving, but I think it's more interesting. Oh, can I get over there? No, probably not. Huh. Okay, that's fine.
Right on. Sounds fun.
These installation maps are kind of interesting to look at when you use cheats so that you can like see all of it, because you can see kind of like sometimes there's like weird Easter eggs, stuff like that, like units that are hidden away in a way that you wouldn't expect and stuff like that. This is also interesting that there's
That should be good.
a 0 next to the Vespene, but the minerals have a null icon of some sort,
Oh yeah.
which is not what I would have expected.
Sounds fun.
Alright,
Oh yeah. That should be good. Oh yeah.
nice.
Sounds fun. Oh yeah.
Fire bats,
Sounds fun. Right on.
Rhynodons and whatnot.
Oh yeah.
What are you?
Sounds fun.
Oh, Zerglings.
Right on. Sounds fun.
You rebel scum.
That should be good. Right on.
Why would they? No one would ever say that. Unless they were a fanatic.
I don't believe this.
Believe it. I saw Zerg with the Confederate holy pens myself, and that was over a year ago. It's clear the Confederates have known of these creatures for some time. For all we know, they could be breeding the things. Be that as it may, our priority here is accessing the Confederate network. We'll deal with the Zerg another day.
I wonder how the, like, in lore, I mean, how the name Zerg came about, because it's like, they don't communicate with the other races until they have Kerrigan, I think, right? Like, they're not talking to the other things, so, like, the Protoss are obvious, like, the Protoss say, we are the Protoss, blah, 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 our lives for ire. But, like, with the Zerg, it's like, how would you even know what they're called, or is it, like, they got named? No, because that doesn't make sense, because they're from, like, Xeris, and, like, that's why they're called the Zerg. Or, it's just one of those weird logical holes that doesn't make a lot of sense when you think about it for more than a few seconds.
That should be good. Sounds fun. Oh yeah. Sounds fun.
Yeah, like, it's like, how did they get called the Zerg? Who called them that? And then why did everyone start calling them that?
That should be
And it's like, okay, are they, like, so fringe that you're... Like, so one of the things that in, like, Warhammer 40,000, lictors, or gene, sorry, not lictors, gene stealers, were, in lore, like, they existed outside of the hive fleets. And, you know, you first see them in, not Space Crusade, but, Space Hulk? Maybe they are first in Space Crusade. I don't remember. But anyway, you know, it's one of those things where it's like they're called Gene Stealers, but they're not called Tyranids until the Tyranids arrive, you know, in, I want to say the Tyranids are first show up for real in 3rd edition. Like, they're kind of in previous editions, like the Zotes and all that sort of thing are Tyranid creatures, but, like, they're not actually... How much damage does Jim do? Damn.
Sounds fun.
I don't know.
Teleportation field activated.
Anytime you're ready.
So, like,
This should be good.
I wonder if the Zerg are like that, where it's like, oh, there's just like Zerglings running around, and like that's like the only, they're sort of like these outriders or what you will, and no one knows that they're
Entry detected.
part of something else.
Oh yeah.
No.
Blast over. Slam it. Anytime you're ready. Sounds fun.
It's just one of those weird little lore things that I'm curious about all the time.
Right on. Sounds fun.
I wonder how hard this is to do deathless. It's probably a pain in the butt because you can't. There's no medics. Like if you had medics, you could easily do this deathless.
This should be good. Right on. This should be good. Oh yeah.
I don't know. Lore logic stuff is always like, why? Like, you know.
Oh yeah. Sounds fun. Oh yeah.
If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm trying to bring my guys as close as I can to this. Because I suck at move attack. It's like you right click, left click with A type thing.
This should be good.
Okay, that's it. I think there's another trap like in the middle there, off to the side or whatever. I think it's funny that they made a little. Yeah, there's a trap right there. I think it's funny that they made a model for it. Huh. Wow. Huh. Those numbers don't add up. Sometimes that happens, though. In the wake of the chaos resulting from the Zerg invasion, the Sons of Korhal escaped with the stolen data disks. Fleeing to the border colony of Antigua Prime, Arcturus' group now plans its next crucial moves against the Confederacy. Oh, there's Kerrigan in the artwork. 13 hours after the evacuation of Marsara, Protoss warships took up orbit around the colony and unleashed a massive planetary bombardment. All life upon the surface was extinguished. I kind of wish that the carriers had that attack as a thing. The very first like intro cinematic has like that ship that's like flying over and shooting down, and they like blast the salvage ship.
Hey, Matt. Headquarters has begun analysis of the discs. They expect to have them decoded shortly. I hope whatever's on those discs is worth it.
Receiving incoming transmission from Arcturus Minsk.
You and Captain Reyna have done well, Commander. I believe our efforts have weakened the Confederacy's grip on the fringe worlds. But our job out here isn't done yet. Lieutenant Kerrigan, my second in command, will elaborate.
I'll get straight to the point. Our sources tell us that Antigua Prime is ready to begin open revolt against the Confederacy. Unfortunately, the Confederates seem to be aware of this as well. They've stationed a large detachment of Alpha Squadron troops there, under the command of General Duke.
It will be your job, Commander, to free this colony and show our good intent to the Antiguan people. Lieutenant Kerrigan will help you deal with Duke's officers. The rest of the Confederates are yours to deal with.
Yeah, a lot of like big government sort of organizations and things like this are, you're always like, how did you even get started? Like, why is there buy-in at all?
Go ahead, Commander.
You know what I mean? It's just one of those bizarre. I wonder what this was. It's one of those just like bizarro world things to me that doesn't make any sense. Where it's like, okay, but why would anyone care at all? Or like, why would anyone allow you to do this anyway? And is it just because it's like easier to ignore it, like what we have going on in the real world, or is it just, you know?
Captain Raynor, I finished scouting out the area and you pig.
What? I haven't even said anything to you yet.
Yeah, but you were thinking it.
Oh, yeah. You're a telepath. Look, let's just get on with this, okay?
Right.
Jacked up and good to go. Outstanding.
Ready. It'd be a pleasure.
Kerrigan can just cloak and like do a bunch of stuff.
I hate these things. They can sense me even when I'm cloaked. We should take these out.
Yeah, but she can two-shot those dudes.
Thinking the same thing. I read you.
This is Jimmy. This should be good.
Lieutenant Kerrigan reporting.
Ghosts would be so good if they didn't do explosive damage.
It'd be a pleasure. I read you.
Lockdown is such an insane spell in this game because it lasts so long.
Right on.
Yeah, like the light. I wish Ghosts did like it was more like they had a percentage chance to just automatically kill something. You know, even if it's like a battle cruiser or something, that would make them way more valuable as a unit. Let's see, what's the?
I gotcha. I read you.
Yeah, there's that one. I think I can just, right? You just run past on like the bottom side or whatever. Let's find out.
It'd be a
Oh yeah.
I gotcha.
She takes like a piddling amount of damage and then
I gotcha. Thinking
let's
the
see.
same thing. It'd be a pleasure. I've taken care of business on this end, Commander. I think the Antigans are ready to back us up, too.
That's right. We've tolerated these Confederate goons long enough.
Base is under attack.
Standing by.
I gotcha.
Affirmative.
Outstanding.
Order scout. Orders received.
oh wait, is that a? Is that? Oh, it's a weird little. That's annoying. Ugh. Oh, but what if we? What if we do that? Right?
Commander, I'm picking up a large Confederate strike force advancing on our position.
Sure. Sure.
Wasting any time.
Orders received.
No.
Right away, sir. Roger that. Orders received.
Reporting in. Coordinates received. Standing by.
Interesting and weird.
Add-on complete.
It's not burning down.
Anytime you're ready. Jacked up and good to go.
You.
Outstanding.
Add-on complete.
Lieutenant Kerrigan reporting. I gotcha.
Oh, she can't hit them.
I read you. Lieutenant Kerrigan reporting.
No siege tanks yet.
Not enough minerals.
This is Jimmy.
Oh right, there's these dudes too. Forgot about them.
Good to go, sir.
And this.
Give me something to shoot.
SCP good to go, sir. I read you. SCP good to go, sir. Right away, sir.
Missile turret.
I'm waiting on
Oh, she could probably.
SCP good to go, sir.
Right? She just shoots the missile turret.
thinking the same thing.
I read you.
Right? Huh. Oh wow, there's like a whole horde of them.
Reporting for duty. Orders received.
Alright, wraiths are not strong against these dudes.
Go, go, go.
I'm ready.
Orders, Captain.
Maybe I should put her there.
I'm ready. Thinking the same thing. It'd be a pleasure. Lieutenant Kerrigan reporting.
SCV, good to go, sir. Reporting for duty.
I think there could be one more on there then.
I'm waiting on you.
SCV, good to go, sir.
I read ya.
Reporting for duty. Orders, Captain. Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Alright.
Orders received. Orders, Captain.
Yeah, it's such an awkward patch.
Anytime you're ready.
SCV, good to go,
Additional
sir.
supply depots
Captain.
required.
Additional supply depots.
Orders received. Roger that. Orders received. Roger that.
Can't believe I housed myself.
Orders received.
Well, I can, but it's silly of me to have done that.
Lieutenant Kerrigan reporting. It'd be a pleasure. I gotcha. Thinking the same thing. I read ya.
Reporting for duty. Roger that.
I'm waiting on you.
Job finished.
Reporting in.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Rainer here. Oh, yeah.
Do I get... Yeah, I do get dropships. Okay. But I think the move is just to make a bunch of barracks on their freaking island, right?
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Roger that. Right away, sir.
I'm going to
Roger that.
I'm ready.
Yes, sir.
build another one here. Here.
Job finished.
Yeah.
Anytime you're
Yes,
ready.
sir.
Give me something to shoot.
I read you. Affirmative.
Because... Can I build a... No, I don't have an academy. Okay.
Reporting for duty.
Oh, you're not actually mining. That's silly.
Orders
Okay.
received. Affirmative.
Let's build the academy here. Ooh, no,
Job finished. Yes, sir.
And then... I need an eBay, right? Yeah, definitely, because I can't build missile turrets. That would tell me automatically that I need eBay. So I'll build that, and then I'll build the eBay right here. Oh, here they come.
Anytime you're ready. Outstanding. Commander. Standing by. Jacked up and good to go. Outstanding. Commander. Give me something to shoot. Commander. Standing by. Jacked up and good to go. Standing by. Give me something to shoot.
Job finished. I read you.
Anytime you're ready. Right on.
Job finished.
Standing by.
I
Right.
read you. I read you. Orders, Captain. Roger that.
Stuck. Classic.
Not enough minerals.
Alright. And in fact...
Add-on complete. Add-on complete.
Outstanding. Rock and roll.
Job finished.
Yeah, that's what it was. They've got like that
Not enough energy.
and that. And then I think you can land there and just
Yes, sir.
wreck their faces, right?
Orders, Captain.
Can I take your order?
How many dudes do I have mining this? Not 12.
Not enough minerals.
This is Jimmy.
I'm waiting on you. SCV good to go, sir.
Let's move.
SCV good to go, sir.
Give me something to shoot.
Reporting for duty. Yes, sir. Job's finished.
Commander. Rock and roll.
Job's finished. Yes, sir. Orders received.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Input coordinates.
Research complete.
That was fast.
Standing by. Attack formation.
Orders, Scout. Job's finished.
Not enough
Come on.
minerals.
I know, I'm not going very fast. I'm just having fun, messing around.
Reporting in. Vector locked in.
You can like really build up in this game if you put
Attack formation.
a silly amount of effort in.
Vector locked in. Roger. Attack formation. Coordinates received.
There's a missile turret somewhere around here,
Job's finished.
Coordinates received.
but maybe I'm
Vector
misremembering.
locked in. Coordinates received.
Okay.
Roger. Coordinates received. Roger. Coordinates received. Roger. Standing by.
Oh,
Your forces are under
I forgot that they do that. That's very annoying. Well, that was dumb of me.
I read you. I'm waiting on you. I read you.
Fine, I'll build you
Orders received.
a bunker or something over here. Let's build a bunker right there, and then...
Yes, sir.
Good lord, that was terrible. Oh, my brother's awake.
upgrade complete.
SCV good to go, sir.
Attack formation.
SCV good to go, sir.
Roger.
Jobs. SCV good to go, sir. SCV good to go, sir.
Reporting in.
I read you. Yes, sir. I read you. Roger that. Yes, sir. SCV good to go, sir. Yes, sir. Roger that. Reporting for duty.
Okay,
SCV good to go, sir.
really good.
Reporting for duty. Job finished. Yes, sir. Orders, Captain.
Alright, we're gonna put Kerrigan and
SCV good to go, sir.
you three in there.
Yes, sir.
Alright.
Orders, Captain.
Commander, standing by. Jacked up and good to go. Outstanding. Transmit coordinates.
Job finished. Orders, Captain. Roger that. Right away, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Alright, is there another
Research
Vespene
complete.
geyser besides the one on the enemy island? I don't think there is, right? Why I'm putting all this effort into this. Okay, we kill that, land here? Yeah, definitely. Okay. Get another Wraith.
I'm finished. Reporting for duty. Roger that.
Yep, there they are.
Right away, sir. Orders received.
Alright, we're gonna build them.
Reporting for duty. I'm listening.
Go ahead, Commander.
you start with 75. That's enough to go kill this guy for sure.
Attack formation. Vector locked in. Roger.
I wonder if I can. Nope.
Vector locked in. Coordinates received. Vector locked in. Transmit
Research
coordinates.
complete.
Go ahead, Commander.
That's.
Upgrade complete.
Reporting in. Vector
Let's
locked
see if
in.
that guy lives or dies before that's done.
Go ahead,
Okay.
HQ.
Here.
In transit,
Over here.
HQ. Buckle up.
Go ahead, Commander.
Upgrade complete.
Perfect timing.
Handing back.
Go ahead, HQ.
Roger. Vector locked in. Coordinates received. Vector locked in. Attack formation.
Job's finished. Reporting for duty. Right away, sir.
Go ahead, HQ. In transit, HQ.
Jacked up and good to go.
I'm listening. Hang on, we're in for some chops.
Reporting in. Go ahead, Commander.
Destination?
Reporting in. Roger.
Your forces are under attack.
Buckle up.
Uh-oh. Well, that was...
Bye.
Whoops.
Go ahead, Commander. Coordinates received.
Silly of me. I really forked that up.
Reporting in. Vector locked in. Roger.
I read you.
Trainer here. Transmit coordinates. Reporting in. Give me something to shield awaiting launch orders. Reporting in. Vector locked in.
Alright. Let's go land.
Reporting in. Roger. Coordinates received. Vector locked in. Rate the waiting launch orders. Go ahead, Commander. Vector locked in. Roger. Vector locked in. Reporting in.
Base is under attack.
Uh-oh.
I'm ready. I read you.
Of course, you can't rescue that. Well, that's annoying.
Piece of me, boy. Attack formation. Coordinates received. Attack formation. Coordinates received.
Base is under attack.
You want a piece of me, boy?
That's so annoying.
Piece of me, boy. Coordinates.
a bunch of spider mines on there, but you know what? That'll be fine.
Commander, standing by.
We'll attack this way,
Rock and roll.
then this way,
Outstanding.
this way.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Your forces are under attack.
Transmit coordinates. Attack formation. You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy?
Your forces are under attack.
Jacked up and good to go. You want a piece of me, boy? Standing by. Go, go,
Base is
go.
under attack.
You want a piece of me, boy? Let's move. Go, go, go. Rock and roll. Let's move.
Your forces are
You
under
want a
attack.
piece of me, boy? Go, go, go. You want a piece of me, boy?
Watch this Stim Marine might be able to beat it.
Rock and roll.
Almost.
Standing by. Outstanding. You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy? Rock and roll. You want a piece of me, boy? Give me something to shoot.
Your forces are under attack.
You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy?
Orders, Captain? I can't build there.
I'm not gonna run out of supply. Let's find
Give
them.
me something to shoot.
Easy. Alright. What's the next one? Remember this mission being really hard until you figured out you can repair with the SCVs they give you. The Goliaths are this one, don't you? Maybe the move is just to make a boatload of Goliaths, since they're decent. They're a little expensive to make Omni, but go main Goliath, off Marine.
It appears that the Confederates are in a state of panic about the Antiguan revolt. I'm picking up a high number of Confederate transmissions going back and forth between their outposts and their headquarters on Tarsonis. Most of the transmissions are heavily coded, but wait, here's something.
This is General Duke calling from Alpha Squadron flagship NORAD 2. We've crash landed and are being hit hard by the Zerg. Request immediate backup from anyone receiving this signal. Repeat, this is a priority 1 distress call.
Zerg? Here? Serves them right. About time they got a taste of what it's like to be in there mixing it up.
Jim, I want you to move in and save that base.
I'm positive I didn't hear that right.
Arcturus, have you lost your mind?
Listen, I know Duke's a cold-hearted bastard, but an entire colony shouldn't have to suffer for that. Besides, a Confederate general could prove to be a powerful ally. This is an opportunity we cannot miss.
I don't like this at all.
I'm not asking you to like it. I'm asking you to do it.
Yes, sir.
Great. Let's get this over with.
Terran dropships ferry units quickly between areas. Load dropship by selecting one or more units and right-clicking on the dropship. Dropship build the Starport. Yeah.
Go ahead, Commander. Right on. Sounds fun.
Let's see.
Right on.
I feel like this is one of the missions with cheats about how things work.
attack.
That ship won't last long against those Zerg.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. I read you. Affirmative.
Insufficient Thespian gas.
Yes, sir. Orders received.
Insufficient Thespian gas.
I read you. I read you. Orders received.
Standing by.
I don't know if that means that, but we're gonna do it anyway.
This is Jimmy.
Calling online. Acknowledge
Raider here. Sounds fun.
Not enough minerals. Not enough
What's in the
minerals.
SCV good to go, sir.
You painting?
Raider here. Sounds fun.
Alright, this is it. Yep.
Right on.
This one.
Oh yeah.
SCV good to go, sir.
This should be good.
Reporting for duty.
Not enough minerals.
This is Jimmy.
SCV good to go,
Not
sir.
enough minerals.
Wonder.
Reporting for duty.
Anytime you're ready. Anytime you're ready. This is Jimmy.
It's too bad he doesn't have infinite
SCV
minds. That
good to
would
go,
be
sir.
really killer, but
Raider here. This is Jimmy. Oh yeah.
so there's that ramp. Then there's at least one there's a sunken colony there. Are there any other sunken colonies though? No.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Right on.
Orders, Captain.
Alright.
Orders received.
To build a refinery, even though that's not very advisable currently.
Anytime you're ready.
Orders, Captain. Affirmative.
Raider here.
Systems functional. Go ahead,
Yes,
Terran.
sir. Orders, Captain.
Insufficient Thespian
Got it,
gas.
sir. Yes, sir. Roger that.
Go ahead, Commander. Right on.
Jimmy.
Sounds fun.
So I think they'll probably come from.
Your forces are under attack.
SCV good to go, sir. Roger that. Right away, sir. Reporting for duty.
I see.
I read you.
Right, I forgot about that. That's troubling.
Systems functional.
You guys can just hold position there.
Orders, Captain.
We're gonna get like 12 workers on this and then call it good, I think.
SCV good to go, sir.
Oh yeah. Okay. Need a fire bat. Need a cabbie for fire bats.
Orders, Captain. Right away, sir. SCV good to go, sir. I read you.
What are we at
Reporting for
here?
duty.
Need 5 more.
I read you. Reporting for duty.
Lord, that takes a long long time to repair. I didn't know that it took that long. I mean, I guess it makes sense. It's got a lot of hit points, but
Reporting for duty.
still feels quite brutal. Let's see, Shift F3. Yeah. Oh, why is that? Oh, because that's the starting location. Interesting. So can I do Shift F2 on here and then F3, F2? Yeah.
I read you. Yes, sir.
Okay, 3 more.
Reporting for duty.
Yeah, that's. Oh, actually, wait.
Right away, sir. Orders,
Let's
Captain.
build a turret or 2 here. Can I build a turret here without getting wrecked?
Good to go,
I
sir.
don't even know.
Not enough minerals.
Strong, possibly.
SCV good to go, sir. Reporting for duty. Orders, Captain?
Not enough minerals.
Job finished.
Your forces are under attack.
Job finished. SCV good to go, sir. Reporting for duty. Orders, Captain? Orders, Captain? Orders, Captain?
Okay.
I can't build there. Yes, sir?
Add-on complete.
Yeah.
Orders, Captain? Job finished. I read you.
Okay. Land you like right there, I think.
Upgrade
Use
complete.
you to body
SCV
block.
good to go, sir. Orders, Captain?
Alright. I need a factory. Where is it? Non-terrible. You know what? We're gonna do that, and I'll move this.
Orders, Captain?
Yeah, all the trees make it really hard to put down a factory that's not terrible.
Yes, sir? Orders, Captain?
Go ahead, TACOM.
Cool, 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 cool. I'll move this probably right there.
Job finished. Reporting for duty.
Let's see what's between us and that.
Not enough energy.
Mini Zerg. Oh, there they come.
Your forces are under attack. Complete.
Possibly use that. Oh, no.
I read you.
Alright.
Orders, Captain? Orders received. Right away, sir. Roger that. Orders received. Job finished.
Add-on complete.
Yes, sir? Affirmative. Right away, sir.
Yes.
See? Okay, no siege tanks yet. That's
Upgrade
fine.
complete.
You want a piece of me, boy? Give me something to shoot.
That's fine. That's fine.
Orders, Captain? Affirmative. Job orders received. Orders, Captain?
Let's see where this lands. Wait, where did my Goliath go? Did the Goliath die? Surely not.
Yes, sir?
Wait, did the Goliath die? I didn't see that at all. My lord. Huh. Yeah, I just didn't even notice the Goliath dying. That's not good.
Your forces are under attack. Research complete.
Orders, Captain?
Systems function. Go ahead, Commander. Rainer here. Sounds
I read you. Orders, Captain?
Okay. Technically. Ooh, starport's right. I'll make a starport in the corner, maybe. Let's see if that works. Armory, which I could just make 3 of right here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Base is under attack.
Orders received.
Hmm.
Orders, Captain?
Yeah, very strange. Very strange indeed.
Orders, Captain? Orders received. Reporting for duty. I'm finished.
Kind of curious if I'm gonna run out of juice on that. Is there like another base I can take? Right here.
Upgrade complete. Not enough energy. Add-on complete. Base is under attack.
Orders, Captain? Orders received. Job finished. I read you. Orders, Captain? I read you. Affirmative. I read you.
Alright.
Reporting for duty. Job finished. Roger that. You want a piece of me, boy? Reporting for duty. Orders, Captain? Orders received.
Let's put a turret right here too. Should be triple safe.
Upgrade complete.
Okay, that one's done.
Add-on complete.
You want a piece of me, boy? Jacked up and good to go. I read you. Job finished. Yes, sir? Right away, sir.
Okay, we're gonna build one of these. Let's see.
Goliath online.
Your forces are under attack.
Reporting for duty. Job finished. Yes, sir? Orders received. Reporting for duty. Right away, sir. Orders received. Job finished.
I think I could just build another one there.
Orders, Captain.
Online.
Input coordinates. Hang on, we're in for some chops.
Not enough minerals.
See, I think we will run out if we don't.
Destination?
Take this one. And then I have to park it like here or here. Probably here. No, here.
Goliath online.
Job finished. Orders, Captain? Roger that. Right away, sir.
What even is the objective? It's bring Rainer and 2 dropships. That's actually probably pretty easy. It's just that that's all in the way, but I think there's like a
I'm listening. Strap yourself in, boy.
cheating way, but a cheap way to do this.
Job finished.
Your forces are under attack.
Systems functional. Channel open. Target designated.
Destination? Strap yourselves in, boys.
Reporting for duty.
Okay,
Upgrade complete.
I have no doubt.
Destination? In transit, HQ.
Reporting for duty.
Go ahead, TACOM. Acknowledged, HQ.
Reporting for duty. Yes, sir? Affirmative. Roger that.
Ah, that's so annoying. So I have to put it there then.
Base is under attack. Complete.
I read you. Orders received. Affirmative.
I'm listening.
Reporting for duty.
Comlink online.
Yes, sir?
Well, build 2 of them.
Orders, Captain? Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Oh, it's depleted already. I see, so they do want you out here.
Systems functional.
That's annoying, though. Huh.
Systems functional. Channel open.
No.
Target designated.
Oh, I wonder...
Comlink online.
Research complete.
I read you.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Orders received. Right away, sir. Yes, sir. I read you. Job's finished. I read you.
You want a piece of me,
Can't
boy?
build there.
Input coordinates.
Yes, sir.
Systems functional.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
SCV good to go, sir.
Good to go. Let's move.
Reporting for duty. Yes, sir. Finished. Reporting for duty.
Veto I.
Upgrade complete.
I see.
Job's finished. Reporting for duty. Roger that.
Standing by. Yes.
Yes, sir.
That's very annoying.
Channel open.
Job's finished. You want a piece of me, boy? Right away, sir. Orders received.
Ooh. No tricky.
Go ahead, TACOM.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Job's finished.
You want a piece of me, boy? Jacked up and good to go. You want a piece of me, boy? Commander.
Goliath online.
Wait.
Channel
You
open.
want a piece of me, boy?
I read you.
I see. Question mark.
Go ahead, TACOM.
Input coordinates. Hang on, we're in for
Want a
some
piece of
chops.
me, boy?
In transit, HQ. I copy that.
Channel open. Goliath
Your
online.
forces are under attack.
Orders, Captain. Roger that. Right away, sir.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Your forces are under attack.
Target designated.
I read you. Affirmative. Roger that. Orders received. Affirmative.
Your forces are under attack. Not enough minerals.
Systems functional.
Your forces are under attack.
Go ahead, TACOM.
Interesting and weird.
Goliath online.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Not enough
Right away, sir. Roger that. Right away, sir.
Systems functional.
Input
Piece of
coordinates.
TACOM. Comlink online. Systems functional. Goliath online.
You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy?
Whatever. I don't even know what the correct mass to move out with is in this.
Goliath online. Goliath online. Goliath online.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Get a couple fire bats out there too, just to have a little more oomph.
Goliath online. Goliath online. Goliath online.
Let's see here. Okay.
Goliath online. Goliath online.
Huh.
Channel open.
Alright, well. Let's do like one more round of
Goliath
macro
online.
Not enough minerals.
and call it good, probably.
Not enough minerals.
Systems functional. Goliath online. Goliath online. Confirmed. Channel open.
Your forces are under attack.
Target designated. Channel open. Target designated. Confirmed.
Your
Navcom
forces are under attack.
channel open. Navcom locked.
Yeah. These pillars really make getting through there annoying. That's why you have to shift click.
Your forces are under attack. Not enough minerals.
They should work. Somehow.
Systems functional. Comlink online. Systems functional. Go ahead, TACOM. TACOM locked. Acknowledged HQ.
Your
Systems
forces
functional.
are under attack.
Acknowledged HQ. Channel open. Systems functional. Comlink online.
Your forces are under
Systems
attack.
functional. Navcom locked. Comlink online. Acknowledged. Confirmed.
Your
If
forces
there's
are
no
under attack.
workers or anything. That would have been a real pain in the butt.
Your forces are under attack.
Comlink online. Acknowledged HQ.
Your forces are under attack.
there's so many resources you could take in here. You can build a command center here, and then all this, and there's the one here as well. He's finished mining now.
Your forces are under attack.
Right, it's like an empty weird thing.
Go ahead, Terran. Target designated. Goliath online.
Your forces are under attack.
Online. Piece of the unlocked. Comlink online. Acknowledged, HQ. Systems functional. Capcom locked.
Huh.
Your forces are under attack.
Channel open. Acknowledged, HQ.
Fire it up. You got it.
Your forces are under attack.
Go ahead, Terran. Confirmed.
Marine guy to Goliath is such a weird composition, but whatever. It works just fine.
Your forces are under attack.
Excuse me.
Orders received.
They're not gonna
Your
live.
forces are under attack.
Comlink online. Channel open. Systems functional. Acknowledged, HQ.
Roger that.
Systems functional.
These dudes don't need to check there anymore. We can.
Go ahead, Terran. Target designated.
Your forces are under attack.
Oh boy.
Your forces are under attack.
Input coordinates. In transit, HQ.
Target designated.
Input coordinates. Hang on, we're in for some
Right.
chops.
This is definitely a mission you can mine out on because the. Oh, they spawn. Okay, in this one they spawn in. Huh.
Yes, sir.
That's cheeky.
I read you.
Go ahead, HQ. Hang on, we're in for some chops.
Anyway.
Buckle up.
You're about the last folks I expected to show up. What's your angle here, Minsk?
Our angle? I'll give you an angle, you slimy Confederate piece of
Jim, enough. I'll handle this. The Confederacy has fallen apart, Duke. Its colonies are in open revolt. The Zerg are rampaging unchecked. What would have happened if they hadn't shown up?
Your point?
I'm giving you a choice. You can return to the Confederacy and lose, or you can join us and help save our entire race from being overrun by the Zerg. I don't think it's a difficult decision.
He's just so good at the well-intentioned extremist thing.
With you? I'm a general, for God's sake.
A general without an army. I'm offering you a position in my cabinet, not just some backwater post. Test my patience, Edmund.
All right, Minsk. You got a deal.
You've made the right choice, General Duke.
I can't believe you're really gonna trust this snake.
Don't worry, Jim. He's our snake.
He's our snake now. Minsk is the snakiest snake here. Wonder what the next one is. Trump card, Antigua. I always liked the art of those buildings. I wonder what they're supposed to be, though.
Our position
Mine
has been
shafts?
discovered.
Right, I remember this one. This one you can actually like super cheese right at the beginning just by using a couple of science vessels and defense matrix.
I know you're all concerned about the Confederate strike force, but first we have a grave matter to discuss. It seems our data disks didn't hold weapon designs after all. Lieutenant Kerrigan will explain.
You all know that the Confederates run a program for psychically gifted humans, training them to be ghosts. Those running the program found that the Zerg are attuned to the psychic emanations of ghosts.
So the Zerg are here for you, darling? This keeps getting better and better.
Shut up. There's been a lot of secret Confederate research surrounding ghosts and the Zerg. What we stole was a small but critical piece of the puzzle. Designs for a transplanar psionic waveform emitter. The emitters broadcast the neural imprint of a ghost, but at a much greater magnitude. These things reach across worlds.
The Confederacy used these psi emitters to lure the Zerg into isolated containment areas. Your colony, Mars-Sara Commander, was one such location.
What are you saying?
I'm saying the Zerg are a secret weapon developed by the Confederacy. I'm saying you were all subjects of a Confederate weapons test. Just as they destroyed Korhal with nuclear weapons to establish dominance a generation ago, they would use the Zerg to put an end to their other rivals. Only this time there'd be no outrage. Who could suspect the aliens were their creation? No. They'd be lauded as heroes for coming in and
It's very
destroying the Zerg.
plausible.
It's time the Confederacy paid for its crimes. And I know just the way. Lieutenant Kerrigan is going to plant an emitter at the Confederate base camp. Commander, you will provide her with an escort. When the Zerg arrive, they'll break the blockade for us and we'll make our escape. Now, get moving.
Alright. Well, that's probably good enough to pause here. Alrighty, well, if you watched and enjoyed, or I hope you watched it, or I hope you enjoyed watching it. I have no idea what to say. I'm a goober.